Hey guys, what's up? So today's video, I'm going to be doing freshman advice. This is the first video in my back to school series and I hate those 3 words, back to school. But so in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my advice, and then I went to Instagram to ask you guys if you had any questions about being a freshman, about high school, etc. And you guys answered, so I'm going to be giving you guys what you want. But I'm going to be starting off the video with my personal advice, and then I'll get into your guys' questions. So let's just get right into it. The number one thing I can stress about entering high school as a freshman is don't be nervous. Honestly, being nervous is not needed. Like, the first day, everyone is in your exact same boat. Even if you're a new student or if you're just a freshman and you're entering a brand new high school, everyone is in the same boat. They're all nervous, so just don't be nervous. Being a freshman, it's scary because then like all the upperclassmen and everyone's older than you, and it's scary. You're like a little fish entering a huge pond. Like, it's scary. But you don't really have to be nervous, because you'll realize after the first day, you'll be like, I don't even know why I was nervous, because literally you're just back in school. Like, we've all been to school before. It's basically the same thing. There's nothing really to be nervous about. How to not get lost and how to deal with being late to class. So how to not get lost: when you go to registration to get your classes, before you leave, after you get your classes, I would say go to each class and make like a little route and like a schedule as to like how you're gonna get to that class. So that's what I did. I do that every single year just so I know where I'm going, so I don't get lost in the first day. But if you get lost, it's okay. So to help the freshmen not get lost, what the upperclassmen did on the first day, like leadership or something, they would put like duct tape on their shoulder and wear a specific shirt, and that would help people that were like lost. They could go and ask them. Like, that means that like, since I'm wearing this, you can come ask me questions. You can ask me, where is the B building? Where is the F building? Like, where do I go? So that was really cool that my school did that for freshmen and new students. But I would still just like go and schedule out how you're gonna find your classes on the first day of school. How to deal with being late. Your teachers are going to understand. They're going to understand. There is really no teacher that is going to mark you down for being late on the first day of school, especially if you are a new student or a freshman. Especially, like, they get that you're confused. They get that you just went to a little middle school all the way to a giant high school. They get that you're going to be confused. They're not going to be like, oh, where were you? You're 5 minutes late. You're tardy. Like, they're not going to do that. They know that you are scared and that you're confused and you don't know where to go. You're fine. But don't be afraid to ask anybody, like, hey, do you know where this building is? Do you know where the library is? Because most of the time, they're going to tell you, and if they don't tell you, they say either they don't know or they're just really mean, and they'll be like, find out yourself, you freshman. A really important one: stay out of drama. Middle school, I used to start drama all the time. Like, yes, I was that one. Like, I was that girl. I'm grown up now. Well, I'm not grown up, but like, I'm mature now, so I don't start drama. There was some drama this year at my school, but it's all good now. I just recommend you really stay out of it. You really don't want to get caught up in that field of drama. It's not fun. You can lose friends that way, and that's not what you want. Is another big one: be nice to people. Just be nice. Be nice. That's all. Just be nice. Seriously, some people are just mean, and that's how you get people not to like you. Just be nice. Compliment people. Tell them to have a good day. Just be nice. Just be nice. So that's all the advice I could think of personally for you guys. So now I'm going to answer your questions from Instagram. So if you want to be featured in my next kind of Q&A thing, just follow me on Instagram. It'll be on the screen here, and it will be on down below in the description box, and you could possibly be featured in one of my Q&As. Rainbow Tigers 123 asks, how many classes do you have, and do you have a lot of homework? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too. I had 6 classes, not including lunch or brunch. For me personally, I think it depends on what classes you're taking. This year I was a freshman. Last year, I'm going into 10th grade, but like, I was a freshman and I didn't want to like stress about any honors or AP classes, so I just didn't take them. In all actuality, if you take honors or AP classes, you're going to have more homework than the people that take the normal classes. But for me personally, middle school had way more homework than being a freshman. Like, they said in middle school that they're preparing you for high school, they're gonna have all this homework, and then you get to freshman year and you're like, I don't even have that much homework. But what they're really preparing you for is for like sophomore, junior, and senior year, because those are like bombard you. Pierce the Brianna says, do grades matter? Because stressing about makes me do worse, and I love you more than life. Oh, I love you too. Yes and no. A lot of people tell you freshman grades don't matter, and a lot of people tell you freshman grades do matter. I would just say do your best freshman year to help you build the habits of the following years to come, because freshman year does matter if you're going to like a UC or like a University of California. If you're not from California, you don't know what UC is. But unless you're going to a university, then I wouldn't try as hard. But if you want to get into a university, I would really do your best as possible in every single high school year, because it'll just look good. But if you just want to go to like a state college, freshman year you can kind of slack on, but like if you still want to get into a state, then you best pick up your game for the next following 3 years. Just saying. AES2Nice asks, how big are the lockers and are the classes difficult? Well, us personally, there was lockers all over the school, but no one uses them. Like not one person uses them. I guess like 20 years ago they did, but no one uses them anymore. Like there's not really a need for us to use lockers, I guess. I don't know. But like we have lockers in our PE like locker room, like to change for PE, but only like freshmen take PE. But you don't, like the lockers were like probably like this big. Also our PE lockers were like also that big, but like the lockers in the school like nobody used. The class is difficult. I would say for freshman year, no. Like if you just pay attention and do your work, you can get A's. Like it's really not that hard. And can you choose your classes to take? Yes. Like on a limit, yeah, because like there is requirements for you to graduate, so you have to take like math, you have to take history or global and health and PE and all that other stuff, English, so you have to like take those classes, but you get to choose your electives. Throughout high school you still need to take like I don't know what the exact like thing for everything is, but I know you have to take like 4 years of English and like 2 years of like the same language to graduate, or like 3 if you want to get into a college. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but yeah, like you can choose your elective classes, but your requirements, you have to take like they'll explain it to you better than I will. So just when you go to your registration, just ask and they'll give you the answers better than I will. What I would say is film on the weekend, film as many videos as possible, and then on the weekdays when you have school, after you get home and you finish doing your homework, maybe have a little snack because you're hungry like I always am, edit your videos and then try and get them up. But just make sure school comes first and that you get your homework done, and then enjoy your YouTube making. So that's probably the best advice I could give you. Madison Toomer asks, how is lunch? Well, personally, our school lunch was actually really good. Like we actually had good food. It wasn't like that gross like high school food that you always see in movies. Like we actually had good like food. Like we had good food. Like it was like weird. Like our food wasn't gross. Like it was like I looked forward to eating lunch. Like our food was good. I don't know how your high school's food's gonna be, but ours personally was yummy. And the last question I'm going to answer is Manax Beauty, I hope I said that right. Is it scary going into a brand new school where you don't know a lot of people? Again, I think I answered this kind of previously before. Everyone is in your same boat, and just talk to people and you will make friends. Just, you can't be like a wallflower. Just be outgoing, talk to people, and just, you will make friends, I promise you. So that is all of the questions I'm going to answer, and that's all the advice I'm going to give you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and comment suggestions for more back to school video ideas for me, and I will try and film them for you. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.